Hey, welcome back. Today is May 4th, Tuesday, and before anything else, please do be aware of any fake profiles down in the YouTube comment section below. Asking you guys to contact some random numbers or individuals, especially the ones pretending to be my profile name and profile picture. I will not ask you guys to contact any random numbers or individuals, so if you see a fake profile like that, it's better if you guys just report it. Now on this post, I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the overall altcoin markets. Before diving into VeChain and Elrond and see what has gone on in these markets, I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on these markets according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video, as I'll be keeping updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks after you sign up for an account and deposit $100 US, and I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I am purely sharing my own speculations and opinions on these markets. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in these markets, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I will try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what's going on in these markets. First, most importantly, I do take a look to Bitcoin dominance. Tells me what the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? And right now, we do have Bitcoin dominance down about 1.8%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down about 4.5%. Total altcoin market cap down about 1.1%. Now, this would be the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards, as I will usually see. Total altcoin market cap not pulling back by as much of that of Bitcoin's. Less than that of Bitcoin pullbacks. I usually emphasize Bitcoin dominance to trend downwards still, because that is generally better for the altcoins on both the upside and downside. Because conversely speaking, if Bitcoin dominance was trending upwards, the downside of that I will usually see total altcoin market cap pulling back by more than that of Bitcoins. Weekly time frame here. For Bitcoin dominance, we have actually closed below that 50% fit level area that I was talking about. That was key support. We're currently about 46%, 47% in that range there. Now, the next key support for Bitcoin dominance here, let's zoom out to the monthly time frame now, would be about the 45% fit level area. That would be the next key support, about the 45% fit level area, I would say. If Bitcoin dominance continues down here, that's more ideal for the altcoins. Bitcoin price action on the monthly time frame, we're still in overbought territory, about 85 now, even though we have retreated from about almost 92 there, okay? So that was in very overbought territory with bearish divergence, and bearish divergence more often than not can still signal a pullback, which we have seen on the weekly time frame, as I've been pointing out. Now, if Bitcoin pulls back at any time or continues to pull back, it could still have a bearish effect on the altcoins. That bearish effect would be greater if Bitcoin dominance is trending higher. On the daily time frame, we have broken below some of these key support levels again, which is the daily 50 MA and the daily 21 MA, which is the white line and the blue line here. Let's go over to VeChain. Monthly time frame for VeChain here, we're currently about 92 out of 100. So that's very overbought territory. Daily time frame, I can point out a generally bullish pattern here, which is a symmetrical triangle pattern, excluding this outlier that's below the pattern right now. And symmetrical triangle patterns, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternSite.com, it is a 60% chance of breaking to the upside. If it breaks to the upside, the measure target, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern, and then adding it back onto an expected breakout point, let's say, for example, the absolute apex of this snapshot of this symmetrical triangle pattern here, then I will have a measure target at about right underneath 34 cents here. About 33.6 cents measure target. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. Key resistance immediately, the daily 21 MA. Next one up would be about the 22 cents fib level area. Then I can expect resistance coming from this group of past trading history here, ranging from almost immediately about 22 cents, to up to about 28 cents. Beyond that, I could expect resistance coming from round numbers or psychological resistances where I think traders are likely to take profits at these round numbers. So for example, about 30 cents. Key support immediately would be about the 19 cents fib level area. Next one down, about the 17 cents fib level area. Next one down, about the 15 cents fib level area, which is where the daily 50 MA is very close to right now. Then the daily 50 MA, and then the 3-day 21 MA from the snapshot. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks out of the symmetrical triangle pattern and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. And if I have not mentioned already, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only. May actually be different in real life price action, more or less. In addition, I also want to caution against that high monthly time frame there on the monthly time frame, even though it looks like we have a smaller, generally bullish pattern here on the lower of the macro time frames. As I do think the higher the RSI reading on that monthly time frame there, the more dangerous it is of a pullback that's coming. And one data point of pulling back on the monthly time frame is 1 month's worth of time. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks this bottom trend line. Depending on when it actually breaks this bottom trend line, of course. If it breaks the bottom trend line and it breaks the 19 cents fib level area, the next level of key support I'll be looking at would be about the 17 cents fib level area, then about the 15 cents fib level area, the daily 50 MA, and the 3-day 21 MA, and see which of these key supports will hold up the price action. Let's take a look into Elrond. Monthly time frame here, we're currently about 94 here. 93, 94 here. Okay. 93. So that's still in very overbought territory. On the 3-day time frame, however, I could point out a ascending triangle pattern, which is still generally a bullish pattern. It's a 63% chance of a breaking to the upside, according to Thomas Bukowski and his website, thepatternstart.com. If it breaks to the upside, the measure target here, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern, and adding it back to the top trend line here, which would be about $240 approximately. Then I'll have measured targets of about $390, right underneath $390 there, measured targets. And again, measured targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action more or less. Let's take a look into some of the key supports and resistances relevant to this price action right now. I could expect some resistance at about the $200 level, which is a round number. and coming from past trading history there, okay? So quite a bit, and this is on the 3-day time frame. Some resistance there before the top trend line at about $240. That's the top trend line of this ascending triangle pattern. Beyond that, I could get a reverse fib retracement here, and the 1.618 fib level area is at about $330. That's the 1.618 fib level area. Aside from that, I can expect psychological resistance where I think traders are likely to take profits at round numbers, which would include about $280, $320, $360. That's correct. So I could guess those to be psychological resistances where traders are likely to take profits and sell pressure is likely to come in. Key support from within the pattern, daily 21 MA, which the price action is basically right at right now. The $180, about the $180 fib level area, daily 50 MA. 3-day 21 MA are all very close in that range. Next up would be about the $150 fib level area. And then about the $120 fib level area, which is basically where the weekly 21 MA is right now. Let's take a look at the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks out of this ascending triangle pattern and go towards its measured target, mining some of those resistance levels I have just pointed out, as those could be points of rejection. I will also still caution against the high monthly time frame RSI there, okay? The higher it is, the more danger of a pullback. One data point of pulling back on there is 1 month's worth of time. Bearish case scenario, price action breaks its bottom trend line, and depending on when it actually breaks the bottom trend line, I could be looking at one of these fib level areas for support, okay? And let's see if the weekly 21 MA catches up to this bottom trend line here to keep this ascending triangle pattern intact if the price action breaks its bottom trend line. And I will have to adjust it depending on which key support actually lands and holds. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know your agreements, disagreements, feedback. I love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.